What's up, guys? It's Grant, and in this video I'm going to show you how to quickly mix your drums so they're sounding tight, they're sounding loud, and not muffled. You could do this at any DAW, doesn't matter, Logic, Pro Tools, Studio One, Reaper. You don't need any plugins, you don't need any special tricks, just straight DAW, and that's all you need. It's really just, here, I'll show you. So let's zoom out here. Alright, so this is a song we're working on. I just soloed the drums so you could hear it. Here it is without any treatment. I did pan. Here, let me show you my pans. Alright, so let's see here. Kick is centered, snare bottom is centered. The toms, I like to pan them like to 9 o'clock, or basically 50% to the left. Basically, you want your drums as if you're the drummer and you're looking at them. So your hi-hat, I'm sorry, your tom is like to your left. Your floor tom is going to be all the way to the right. I actually have it on 54. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to zoom in a little more. So here's the tom, right. Here. Right here is your tom. You want it panned all the way to the right, just like where the floor tom would be. Get this, and then hi-hat is usually all the way to the left, and then overhead, left and right. Your overhead mics, you're gonna do left and right, pan hard left, pan hard right. Okay, so once you have that, you wanna isolate, you just wanna listen to the snare by itself, and then whatever, so you're gonna listen to the snare with another microphone, like a kick microphone we'll start with, and then you wanna see how loud the two of them are together. Like, got some drum emoji, you drumming over there, drumming on your desk. Are you at home, Mike? All right, here we go. So let me try to show this to you. I'm just playing just the snare and the kick together. Here we go. Actually, I should also say, zoom out here. I should also say I usually just repeat like one snare hit. So it can, here, I'll show you what that, so here's a snare hit right here, just by itself. So that can get kind of annoying after a little while, but it's what you gotta do. So here, let me turn it up. So that's not the best example. Let me find a better sounding snare, like this one right here. Okay, so that's a good example of a snare hit just by itself. Let me zoom, I'm gonna try to zoom a little more so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So thanks for the, I know Einstein's, he's in bed right now. Einstein's in bed with Funi, and they're just they're taking a nap. I'm sure I'll probably stream later, and they'll be out, they'll be guest starring in the stream. Okay, so the snare right here, it's gonna be annoying, but we're just gonna listen to how loud we can get it without changing the volume, but changing the phase. So so what I'm looking at is, as we play this, I'm looking at the, it's actually drum bus, but you could look at the master volume, but this is just what I'm gonna look at. I want to make sure, I want to see what this does when I turn phase, which we'll get into, on and off. So with the kick, I'm gonna add a, in Logic, you add a utility gain, and we'll do mono, because each drum mic should be mono. And then Here's that gain. Let's zoom out a little. Oh man. Oh man. Sorry, I'm like new to this zoom. I'm trying to zoom in to show you guys stuff, but hoping I'm not messing anything up. Okay. All right, so basically you put a gain plug-in. Every DAW or digital audio workstation should have its own type of gain or phase inverter. That's the basic principle here, is you're inverting the phase to make the drums sound better or worse. So here we're comparing, here's the gain with, here, so I'm gonna zoom in here so you can see both the volume and the phase invert button. So here is the kick and the snare with no phase inversion, and we got it at 0.5, meaning how far it is from 0. So it's like 0.5 from 0 decibels. You want to see how loud you can get it. Here it is with the phase inversion, and it's about the same. It's 0.5. So in that situation, I just leave the phase not inverted. So I'm just gonna turn this off on the kick, and actually I'm just gonna switch it to the snare bottom, and then this will probably be more audible. You might hear the difference in this time. So this is the snare, top microphone and bottom microphone, and this is with the phase off. Oh, sorry. Let's do it with the phase off, and I'm gonna zoom in again here, and just watch this. Sorry, move you down. Just watch this volume meter as I turn it on and off. Ooh, okay. So I don't know if you saw that, but when I turned the phase on, what it did was make the volume a little bit louder, 0.2. So this would be negative 0.5. -2 is a little louder. So that means I should keep that phase on. And really simply, phase means each sound is as a wave, right? If you have, so I'm gonna try to do this visually. If you have two microphones and the waves are I'm trying to and the wave, here's one wave, right? And then another wave, you want them to be the same wave, like the same, you want them to complement each other. But if you have waves that collide, it ends up making it quieter. So what we're doing is just aligning, using phase inversion to make the waves align, and that's the simplest way I can tell us. But the way you know if they're aligned is if it's louder. So I'm gonna play that snare, and I'm gonna turn it. This is with it on. I'm just gonna switch from on and off. You just watch here. You may be able to hear it through your phone, but if you had headphones, you'll hear it better. And then watch as I watch the volume as I turn it on and off. So negative 0.5. And it gets a little louder, and then you may or may not hear, but the drum already that snare already sounds fuller. It already sounds louder. And basically, I do this across every track, every microphone on the drums. I have 9 microphones on this particular drum, but if you recorded with like 4 microphones, you would do it with each microphone, and you just go down the line. So I'm not gonna go. I want to keep this video short, so I'm just going through that one process. But if you do this with every microphone, so you do it with the tom, the floor tom, the hi-hat, and your overheads, you're gonna hear the biggest difference in the overheads. You could do it with the room mic. It's really not gonna make a big difference because the room is more of like the reverb of the room, so it's not gonna make a huge difference. Plus, the room mic is always pretty kind of low in the mix, and that's kind of it. That's the whole thing. Yeah, so try it out at home in your DAW. Hope that helped you a little bit. Try it out in your mix. I promise it will make when you do it with if you test your phase inversion with every microphone and just choose the louder one, your drums are gonna sound huge. Huge. All right, YouTube, thanks for watching. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.